Hello folks, hope you're having a great day. My project for today is to replace the factory front sway bar with the Belltech sway bar. I've already got the other side loose, and basically all you're gonna need is a bunch of 14 millimeters, I hope. Maybe a pair of vice grips, but it's pretty simple. There's a bolt right here and a nut right here, and that's where the vice grips will come in, because you might have to grab a hold of this right here. So let's see how much of a pain this is. There we go. One down, one to go. Well, 4 bolts up front. I probably should have put some PB blaster or something like that on there. I haven't really been having problems with this truck because nothing's been rusty. So, get this off here. I did this to the other side. I didn't already mention that. There's 4 bolts holding up 2 brackets in the front. And since I'm waiting on the brakes to come in for the rotors, I can't put my wheels back on. So what does that have to do with anything? Well, I already have the shield. There's the shield, plastic shield that goes on the bottom of the truck. That's already off, so I don't have to worry about that issue. I don't know exactly how those are gonna come off, but whatever. Now onto this over here. Oh, I'll bring you along for the ride. So there are brackets here, and brackets right here. We need to get off. So I've seen a lot of people try to fish these out, and I'm always like, oh, it can't be that hard. What the hell is that idiot doing? Yada yada yada. Let me try this. I've never done this before, so, and I am one of those people. I love puzzles. I really don't want to take anything I don't have to, so I'm going to take the 2 brackets off. Take that off. Now it's just a bar. And my thought was, is if I could flip this around somehow. I think it's one of those things where you gotta get like that out of the way. Because, oh, you know what would have been super smart? When I had the freaking knuckles off here, I could have just threw this right out. Because, I mean, it's just so close to wanting to go. It's not even funny. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, I got an idea. I just put these shocks on, and I bet if I took one of these shocks off, it would give me the clearance that I need. Okay, so now the shock is out on the passenger side, and does it give me any room? Definitely gives me more room, but not what I need. Oh my god, it so sucks. It's like, let's see here. Okay, turn the steering wheel. Okay, here we go. I turn the steering wheel just a little bit to the left, and not too much. I don't know if you can get a good grip of this. Look at that. I've seen a buttload of people take off like steering linkage and all this other crap. So, long story short, I don't know if you can do it with a brake dust cover on there, or, you know, I don't have my hubs on. So if you had a brake dust cover, maybe not, I don't know. But in my circumstance, all I had to do was pull off the passenger side shock and I was able to get it off. So let's compare these two on the bench here real quick before we put them in, or swap them out, I should say. So I have the factory one pulled out here, and I know the camera's cutting my head off. That's okay, you don't want to look at my face, you want to look at what we're doing. I have the sway bar for the rear, I'm not talking about that one right now, and the sway bar for the front. Whew. Should probably put this on the scale. This is, I wouldn't say significantly heavier, but it's definitely heavier. So let's see, the cross section is 0.905 millimeters. So it's basically 23 millimeters thick on the OEM, the factory one. And this one here is, yeah, 23 millimeters. And this is 25.6 millimeters, 25.65 millimeters. So that's gonna be a significant improvement in handling, I can tell you that. It doesn't take much for a sway bar in both thickness and design to change the handling of your vehicle. And what I'm trying to do is make it more stable, more planted. In the factory one, you can see here how there's a cup pressed into the bar, right? And on this one, it's just a pressed flat tab. And that also has to do with just a little bit of flex incrementally will add up over the course of the duration. So the new one is a 1/2 inch thick, we'll zero that, where the factory one is 0.15 inches thinner, or about 3/8 of an inch. So you have a good 1/8 of an inch, or a little bit more on the new upgraded Belltech. It comes with 2 bolts, 2 spacers, which I've painted black. They were shiny silver, I just painted them flat black. 4 of these black washers, 4 cups, 2 lock nuts, and 2 regular washers. Also comes with 2 hangers, which were silver, and I painted those flat black. Comes with 4 bolts. I know I'm showing 2, obviously. Well, I guess I showed you the wrong bolts. It comes with like these bolts. The other bolts are for the rear sway bar. So it comes with these. And the most impressive thing about this, let me grab the factory. You can tell, I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell, this thing is worn out. This is a factory one. And this only has 65,000 miles on it. It's just rubber, nothing too fancy. It comes with this bracket like here that has the edges that encapsulate it, like that. It's nice. And these brackets, they don't encapsulate it because the actual bushing has the edges on it. But I want to show you what's special about these, and I'll give my hats off to Belltech here. Working with conveyor belts and the like, I can tell you that Teflon is an amazing product. And if you look inside here, the camera gets it real good. This has a Teflon lining inside. This is gonna give you an insane amount of wear and no squeaks. That's probably the most important thing. Although they do tell you to use this lubricant, which is probably some sort of silicone or water resistant stuff. You could also use just like anti-seize or whatever. And it's gonna give the friction material, the Teflon inside of here, a longer life. And I can tell you right now, this is slick as heck inside of there. So basically, all we gotta do is just fish everything up in there and bolt it down, which actually it's easier to say that on camera than curse off camera at myself. So let's try and put all this back together. Okay, let the fun fest begin. Okay, I'm gonna turn the wheels just a little bit. Hold on. Right there. Perfect. That's it. Now all I gotta do is put those caps on there and the bolts. Right. Bolts. 3 bolts. Turn your wheels. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to stop being lazy and get up off my butt and a freaking steering wheel. Evidently not. And this is where I stop the camera and get pissed off screen. Hey, so guess what? It just happened to be with a little bit of reinforcement and some street smarts that bolt decided to go into its home. So that's great. All this is loose now. And so now all we have to do is put the bolts in theory. So we put the bolt on, the rubber washer, then the metal washer, then the spacing tube. Now we need another metal washer, spacing tube with, it has a little dimple on it, so that's gonna go up. Then that goes through there like that. Okay. Then we're gonna put it with the dimple down. Then our spacer, then the metal washer, and then the nut. Das Nut. Next side. So we're on to the other side of the bolt through the hole with setup up here, spacing tube like that. then we need the cup and the other thingy. And that goes up into there like that. Then the rubber, and then the flat washer. So sway bar overall looks like it's centered. So we need just a couple chugga-chuggas off this thing. Trusty 14mm wrench. Come on. Fail me now, camera stand. I can barely even see it. Camera there. I'm gonna put a little bit of an extension on here. Not using a deep well. 14mm for these again. Earlier. We're gonna wipe off the silicone. That. Pretty simple. It's actually really simple to install this. And we shall tighten this by hand. Doop-a-doop. I feel that's good. So you spent the large majority of the video sitting on the floor. Thank you. Hopefully you're not tired. Overall, this project was pretty darn simple. It did help me that I had my spindles off. It did help me that I didn't have my brake dust cover on. I'm really looking forward to trying this out. It's gonna be a big change because there's the drop spindles, there's the anti-sway bar up front, the bigger one that we just literally installed. New shocks all the way around because the other ones were just trashed. So I think the handling is gonna be pretty significant, you know? Looking forward to it. Thanks for watching very much. Have a great day. Please subscribe. It really does help. I have fun making these videos, and I just like to help people out. Wish you the best. Have a great day. Bye.